Now we're going to switch gears a little bit and we're going to use GeoGebra in order to play around with circles and angles within circles in order to make a conjecture about the behavior of angles within circles. So all of that practicing we've been doing and getting stronger with GeoGebra is going to turn into actual mathematical action at this point. So what I want you to do is make your own file looking something like this. So I've got a circle with a center at A and points B, C, and D on the boundary of the circle. You should probably have yours with the same labels so that you can follow along with the directions that are going to be on the worksheet and what you're seeing me doing. And what I want to do is I want to create an angle who's got a vertex at A and another one with a vertex at D like this. Pause the video and check your vocabulary sheets if you don't remember. What is the name, the vocabulary word we use to describe these two angles? They're two different words. So this angle at A is called a central angle. We'll call it a central angle because the vertex is the center of the circle. And the one at D is an inscribed angle because all 3 points of that angle, B, C, and D, are all on the boundary of the circle. Okay, and that would be true. I can, whoops, switch to move. And when I'm in move, now I can move D around like this. And so I can have an inscribed angle look anywhere around here like this. All right, and now what I want you to do is I want you to, we'll click more here and we'll click measure angle. And I want to use this to find the measure of the two angles. Okay, so I'm right clicking on the labels. You can do this with the vertex labels or, other markings like this so that I've got those two angles like that. And what I want you to do is I want you to play around with this a little bit and see if you can come up with some conjectures about the relationships between angles A and D as far as their measurements go. And you might want to try moving D around and see if that changes your perspective any. Okay, so we're going to use this. I'm not playing with it myself because I want you to come up with your own conjecture. And then once you've got some ideas, I want you to fill up your worksheet with all of the different things you notice about this diagram as you move the angles and points around. And then in the next video, we will take a look at a different diagram, which is going to kind of give us some idea of how we can prove this conjecture that we come up with, or at least the one that I think of, which I think you'll probably notice yourself once you do enough playing around with it.